Hello everyone. Non-accredited ISO certifications for small businesses. URGS International Certification and Inspection Private Limited provides both accredited and non-accredited ISO certification services for small, medium, and large businesses. Now, today we will see why non-accredited ISO is better than accredited ISO for small companies or MSMEs. Introduction. Hello and welcome to URGS International Certification and Inspection Private Limited. In today's video, we are going to discuss a very important and often misunderstood topic: non-accredited ISO certifications for small businesses. Why non-accredited ISO certification is often better than accredited ISO certification for startups, MSMEs, and small organizations. Many small businesses owners believe that if ISO certification is not accredited, it has no value. This is not true, and this misunderstanding causes unnecessary cost, stress, and over documentation for small businesses. In this 30-minute video, we will explain what ISO certification actually means, the real difference between accredited and non-accredited ISO, why non-accredited ISO is more practical for small businesses, why accredited ISO is truly required, and how non-accredited ISO can be a smart stepping stone for future growth. Part 1. What is ISO certification really is? Let us first understand what ISO actually means. ISO standards like ISO 9001 Quality Management, ISO 14001 Environmental Management, ISO 45001 Occupational Health and Safety are management system standards, not legal licenses. ISO does not certify companies. ISO creates standards. Certification is done by certification bodies, and those certification bodies may be accredited or non-accredited. The purpose of ISO is to standardize processes, improve consistency, reduce errors, improve customer confidence. The certificate is a result. The system implementation is the real value. Part 2. Accredited versus non-accredited ISO. Technical difference. Let us see this. First, accredited ISO certification. Issued by a certification body accredited by bodies like UCAS, ANAP, NAB-CB. Requires strict audit rules, mandatory surveillance audits, higher certification and maintenance costs, extensive documentation, longer audit cycles. Now let us see non-accredited ISO certification, issued by independent certification bodies. Based on ISO standard clauses, flexible audit approach, lower cost, faster certification, practical documentation aligned with actual operations. ISO standards remains the same, only the audit framework and cost structure change. Now, part 3. Real challenges small businesses face. Now let us talk about ground reality for small businesses. Small businesses usually have limited manpower, no dedicated compliance team, owner managed operations, budget constraints, focus on sales and survival. Accredited ISO certifications often creates heavy paperwork, copy-paste documentation, artificial processes, stress before audits, no real operational benefit. Many MSMEs get ISO only for marketing, not for improvement, and that defeats the purpose. Part 4. Why non-accredited ISO is better for small businesses. This is the most important section. First, cost effectiveness. Non-accredited ISO costs 30 to 60% less than accredited certification. This is critical for startups, micro enterprises, individuals, consultants. Second, practical implementation. Documentation is simple, relevant, aligned with real work, not just files created for auditors. Third, faster certification. Ideal for urgent customer requirements, ideal for tenders where accreditation is not mandatory. Business focused approach focuses on process control, customer satisfaction, risk management, continuous improvement, not just audit compliance. Fifth, market acceptance. Many customers only ask, are you ISO certified? Do not demand accreditation, especially in domestic markets, service industries, MSMEs, supply chains. Part 5. Common myths about non-accredited ISO. Myth 1. Non-accredited ISO is fake. This is false. It is based on the same ISO standard clauses. Second myth 2. Customers will reject it. This is also false. Most customers accept ISO as a confidence tool, not a legal requirement. Myth 3. It can be upgraded. It cannot be upgraded. This is also false. Non-accredited ISO is an excellent foundation for future accredited certification. Part 6. When accredited ISO is actually required. Let us be honest and transparent. Accredited ISO is required when government tenders specify accreditation. Large MNCs mandate accredited certificates. Regulated industries demand it. International contracts require it. If accreditation is not mandatory, forcing it on small businesses is not logical. Part 7. Non-accredited ISO as a stepping stone. Small businesses follow this path. First, start with non-accredited ISO. Second, stabilize processes. Third, train employees. Fourth, improve documentation maturity. Fifth, upgrade to accredited ISO when required. This saves cost, time, frustration. Last, conclusion and call to action. To summarize, ISO is about systems, not certificates. Non-accredited ISO is ideal for small businesses. Accredited ISO is not mandatory for everyone. Right certification depends on business stage and requirement. At URG's International Certification and Inspection Private Limited, we support non-accredited ISO certification, practical ISO implementation, MSME friendly documentation, future upgrade planning. Contact us to our email ID info@urgsiso.com for accredited and non-accredited ISO certification services. We provide both. Our mobile number is +917359458455. We may be contacted to our email ID as well as through our mobile number. Please like, share and subscribe for more practical ISO and compliance guidance. Thank you.